Hey everybody, Crypto Shaped here. Just wanted to make a video on just some small updates on what's going on. Been working on the website a little bit, but there are a few things that we are changing in the farm, and I kind of wanted to go over that. I had wrote an article on my blog section on my website, and it was Octominers versus building your own. And this has been a pretty hot discussion in the community. And a lot of other YouTubers or individuals in the crypto community have also stated, their side of things. I think it's an even argument on both sides, and it really depends on how you are moving forward with your farm. If you're a at-home miner, then yeah, it probably makes sense to just build your own rig if you only have like 1, 2, or 3 and you don't plan on scaling up. But then there's some of us that are at-home miners and we're wanting to go bigger, and it makes more sense for us to have a key turn product with customer support that we can just take the GPUs, throw the cards in, and throw it in the rack and move on to the next one. It's an enterprise solution. So we'll just briefly try to go through this article. I'll probably drag it on, but I'm going to try not to. But it's basically Octominer versus building your own. And as I stated, this is an ongoing argument in the crypto mining community. Everybody is open to state their opinions. So today, we're going to lay down the data that I found and let you choose for yourself. So I just want to state before we continue that I'm in no way sponsored by Octominer or paid in any way to say anything that I am about to. And if you guys have watched my videos previously, you know that I was building my own server case design. So I kind of agreed and that I could do it cheaper myself, but as I started looking at time and labor and sourcing the parts, it's just kind of like a no-brainer for me. But I also, as I say here, that this article is like US based, or, if you live in Canada. If you live outside of the USA or Canada, I would say it's probably cheaper for you to just build your own or to source a different off-brand one, because you can use sources like Alibaba and other sources we don't have access to. I'm not going to argue that point. I've done it myself, and it's just too expensive to get products from over there to me and then have to chance the, no technical support or warranty on it. It's probably going to get beat up coming, from the barges from overseas to here. So the product's probably some of them have a chance of being damaged. That's just my opinion. I've had no luck. I'm not interested in it. So if that's your opinion that you can get it cheaper through there, great. That works for you. It does not work for me. So we'll go on, and I pretty much broke the part list down just very simply on Amazon, stuff that I could order right now and have it here in a couple days. And these prices were based off 3/30/2022, so the end of last month. So just yesterday, my bad. The BTC 37 riserless motherboard, and the price actually went up. So, but you guys can go through all these. These are affiliate links, so I'm going to throw that out there. And if you do happen to buy something, it just helps me continue my research and to provide content like this to you guys. I am a full-time crypto miner, and I have been trying to get more videos on YouTube, but just the timing of things and what I have going on in the background, which we'll get to at a later date. It's a lot of a lot of stuff going on. So the RAM, the SSD, and then I just picked a regular ATX. I mean, you could probably for the same price get a parallel miner breakout board with the same server PSU for about the same price. So that's that, and then the server case. I found a range of them between $180 to $250. So take that what it is. I know you can get on Alibaba and get them from Taiwan or China or wherever for like $70, but the shipping's like $200. Well, at least for me. So the total came to $555.84 roughly, which is, yeah, cheaper than Octominer, but this list does not contain any extra cables, splitters, hardware, and cooling you might need. Also, the wait time for individual parts to arrive that might happen, the assembly, and the troubleshooting. So that's what you give up. And if you're all do-it-yourself, willing to do all this, good for you. I don't have time to do it. I got too much other stuff going on as far as assembling rigs and gigahash. Like I said, needed a key turn product, and that's why you guys have to look at both sides of this discussion. For some people it works out perfect, for some people it doesn't work out. And I know this is going to be a continuous argument, but just think about that. Now, the other one was I did manage to find some pre-made units that were ready to go. Add your GPUs, flash your OS on for $699.99 shipped on Amazon, or $700. So that's still a little bit cheaper than the Octominers, but then again, the customer support and service troubleshooting in the case is unknown. And the other thing that I want to state about some of these cases is that these parts manufacturers could also be pop-up companies and fade away as the mining hype goes away. So you could buy these now, but let's say crypto does continue to go down, the hype's gone, nobody's really talking about mining or Bitcoin on the news anymore. These guys are going to disappear. And then I kind of went through the building your own cons and pros, which you guys can read. It's just kind of the same points up above. There's possibly no warranty or tech support if something goes wrong. Reselling could be an issue if it's a unknown company or name source part. So some assembly and modifications may be needed, and it's not a key turn setup, and mods are needed. I double stated that. Pros are you save money building your own. The parts can be replaced off the shelf normally. Like, you can buy risers from all different places if you don't go to a riserless board. If you go regular motherboards with 6 PCIe slots, or 4-to-1, converter on a board with less, you can at least continue to buy those parts off the shelf, and the resale value is actually good on that because it's not a mining specific motherboard. That's the other thing to keep in mind. The other thing is we talked about is the do-it-yourself cases is perfect for small mining farms with 1 to 2 rigs that don't plan on scaling up. Now, the buying Octominers cons is the replacement parts are proprietary from Octominer, other than like the PSUs, and there might be a few other things I don't know about. My Octominer actually arrives today by UPS, my first one. I did buy one. I want to try it out to see if it's going to suit my needs for my farm. but we'll have to wait and see. I'll probably do a video of that when I get it. And the other con for Octominer is it's not for small miners. I mean, unless you just don't want to build your own and you want to be with the hype and want to plug in and play machine. You know, it's easy. There's other sources out there. The other pros, you know, like we said, is the tech support, the 1 year. Reselling, I would say a better chance because it's a known name in the mining community and Octominer has actually been around for a while. So I would say you'd have a better chance of trying to sell a mining specific server case over an off-brand one because at least you know that, you know, it's that mindset that you can go to Octominer and get parts for it to replace it, or they'll just be like, hey, you know, we've upgraded this board revision. Here, we'll just send you the new revision. It comes down to the technical support side of things. The cases are ready to go out of the box. Little to no setup needed. It's perfect for large operations. Cost wise is where I am at. Like I'm going to a larger operation. So for me, cost wise, it's smarter because time is money. And I don't have time to assemble mining frames and server cases and then troubleshoot all the different components that I've pieced together to try and, you know, get these things to work. It's easier for me to just put GPUs in as I'm tearing the rigs apart, moving the GPUs to the new location and just pop them all in mining server cases or Octominers and slide them in the rack, apply the power and boot them back up and set Hive OS back up and maybe a couple other settings. So it's a key turn solution. So this is just my brief breakdown on Octominer versus building your own for smaller operations. You know, Octominers do not make sense for smaller operations, but for larger operations or enterprise solutions, it's a perfect turnkey solution. Or for individuals, like we said, that do not want to build their own rigs, which is perfectly fine. So let me know in the comments. I will have this link up on my YouTube in the description down below. And like I said, I kind of did a brief breakdown. These are affiliate links, so if you click them, you know, I get not much, but like fractions of a penny, you know, for referring you to that product. But that's it, guys. I'll have another video coming up here on some more additional things that we're doing in the background, and the hydroelectric project coming up, which is going to be, you know, pretty fun because it's something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I have the parts, and we got water rights to a natural spring that runs out of our property. So we're going to see how much power we can generate at that site and see if we can knock off some of the power usage on our farm. So I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and then leave a comment on what you think about Octominers versus building your own. I'll talk to you guys later.